Okay, Hope Channel Uganda program amagezi muliro tubeerawo buli lunaku lwa Sunday sawa 12 paka sawa emu eyakawungezi. Hope Channel Uganda 241 Star Times decoders, 821 Go TV Plus. That frequency on free to air decoders is 21. Osobola okufuna app oba kyolugiyita empenduzo etibwa Hope Channel app. Genda ku Google Play Store ogidownloading ate okiteke ku simu yo. Bw'omala okugidownloadinga ne okuginstallinga ku simu yo ojja kukkirira wansi simple mpola. Ojja kulaba Hope Channel stations ez'enjawulo mu nsi yonna okutuusa awo n'otuuka ku Hope Channel Uganda. Tekijja kutwalira kabanga kawanvu nga tonnaba kugiraba. It won't take you so long before landing onto Hope Channel Uganda. There with you'll be able to catch up with us 24/7 from wherever you are. And we program amagezi muliro. Program endala zibeerawo nyingi nnyo. Teweerabira ne Let's Pray mbeerako buli lunaku olwa week Monday to Friday sawa emu eyakawungezi. Kale nno tukwebaza kubanga ogabana obubaka buno oba olubeera. Nze Elder David KIWUMULO. Program amagezi muliro lunaku olwaleero tusinzidde wano e Bugema. Ensonga it is powered by Bugema Adventist Secondary School. Bugema Adventist Secondary School be bateekamu ensimbi programu eno ey'amagezi muliro era special edition yeno tugikoledde wano e Bugema Secondary School. Tuli ku department eya teknolojia gye tuli mwe muli okuzimba, okubajja n'okutonaatona ebintu ebifanaganako bwe bityo. Kale nno leero tugenda kunyumya emboozi ey'okubajja mbaawo kubajja emmeeza, Stool, okusalaasala okwo, ziranda tujja kuzirabako, emisumeeni gyonna tujja kugirabako. Era nga gye bunagwera tujja kubanga tulina kye tuyize. Jjukira kyosobola okugabanako amagezi gano ne munno naye n'abeerako ne kyayiga ate era okuva ku ddaala erimu okudda ku ddaala eddala. Njogera n'okujjukiza nti tukyali mu homecoming evangelism. Homecoming evangelism wano ku Hope Channel Uganda. Jjukira okugabanako obubaka obwo ne munno ate era n'okuyita abagenyi mu bidaala byaffe ebyenjawulo bya homecoming yonna yonna gy'oli nammwe abatenyigiddeemu twongere okwenyigiramu mu ngeri ey'enjawulo. Okay, I have some partners here I'm working with today and they are both students of Bugema Adventist Secondary School. Abo ne bagenda okutunnyonnyola leero kye tugenda okukola ne kye tugenda okuyiga. Allow me to greet them in just a few minutes and then we kick off. It is Hope Channel Uganda program amagezi muliro. Kantandike ne kojja wange. How are you, sir?
Fine, how are you, sir?
What's your name?
Kisitu Jesse.
Kisitu Jesse.
Yeonson.
How old are you?
17.
Oli mu class?
Senior 4P.
Senior 4P?
Yeah.
So which subject is this? Which subject and under which you handle this?
We handle carpentry in technology and design. Okay. An optional according to the UNEP standards.
Okay. Not compulsory?
Nah, it's not compulsory.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much. That is Kisitu Jesse. Oyo kojja wange abanyonsa bafumbe kyensonga lwaki avuka kojja wange. I have another lad here. How are you, boss?
Fine, how are you doing?
What's your name?
My name is Adoku Brian Michael. Those are my names.
Wow. Adoku Brian Michael.
Exactly, Adoku Brian Michael. It's D-U-K-U. Then Brian Michael.
Wow.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful name.
Yeah, indeed. It's a lovely name for sure.
From the United States of
South Sudan.
Okay, thank you so much. Which class are you, Doku?
I'm in senior 4P for now. Yeah.
Senior 4P. So does it mean that all students who handle furniture, carpentry, and so on fall under Form 4P?
No. First of all, this carpentry and woodwork is under the subject technology and design. Okay. Which is an optional subject as said by UNEP. So it is your choice to choose or to leave the subject itself. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is.
All right. Thank you so much. Program amagezi muliro abakulu mubawulidde. Mukulu Doku n'omukulu Jesse Kisitu bagenda tukulembera mu lunaku lwaleero nga tuyiga engeri y'okukolamu kye tugenda okukola. So Doku, what are we going to make right now?
So today we are going to make like a simple stool. Like you know these normal stools inside the house you put your things on. Yeah, so we're going to make this stool today. Okay. And yeah, so the steps are not that hard. It's just quite simple. Okay. And brief.
Wow. Thank you so much. Can you simply tell us the different items that we might need for making this stool? I don't know whether we shall need nails. I don't know. We shall need cars. I don't know. What items are we going to use?
The items, of course, first of all, the major thing here is the wood that we're going to use, because you shall be making the stool out of wood. And then after that, you need a lot of things. Like here, the tools, some of the tools.
Okay.
This is the tenon saw.
Okay.
The one you use for cutting joints, like these ones here.
Okay.
These are-
Tenon saw.
Yeah, it's a tenon saw.
Okay.
And then that one there is a cross cut saw.
Cross cut saw.
Cross cut saw, where you use for cutting like across. Like across through this, like let me say you want to cut this one away.
Okay.
Use this cutting for cutting. This is
Alright.
the cross cut saw.
All right.
And then for
then this?
This is the tri square, for you to get like the angle
A
of
tri-square.
yes, a tri square. You can get the angle of 90 degrees or 45. This one here is the angle of 90 degrees.
Okay.
And then this one here like this. This is the angle of 45 degrees.
Okay.
So if you want to get those angles, you can use it. You can put like this. This is 90. Then you can come and put like this. This angle here is angle of 45 degrees. Yeah, that's how we do it. And then someone, yeah.
So is that all? Is that all? Do you have something else?
No, there's still more. This is the tape. This is the tape measure.
This is a tape measure. How long is this, Mr. Mwami Jesse? How long is it? How many meters? How many feet?
3 meters. Feet?
meters.
Yeah.
Does it have a particular name?
Yeah. The general name is tape measure. You can call it a measuring tape. Yeah, those are the general things.
Okay. Asante sana. Do we have any other thing, or we now good to
We
go?
have more things. Of course, after finishing up with your stool, you have to make it look nice. As it look nice, you have to make it look attractive like the other one there. And so for that, we shall need.
So that means that after making the basic things and the basic steps, you need now to kind of do like some kind of finishing.
Exactly. And the finishing type we have here is we have sandpaper that we're going to use for smoothing all this. Of course, it has to be smooth so that you can easily sit on it and do all that you want on it.
Yes.
And then after sandpapering it, we shall use this, which is varnish. Here it's called wood finish. Yeah. So the varnish makes it look nice and also decorates it and all that. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the varnish for.
Wow. So we have the sandpaper here, and then the varnish. Okay.
And then finally, one thing we should not forget is as you're putting these joints, some of these joints might be quite weak, so you need glue. You need wood glue. The wood glue that you have is you'll have to get that wood glue and you mix with what? With sawdust. Sawdust is the dust you get from cutting all these things. Those droppings you get.
Yes.
So you have to mix with that thing, and then you put around here. Then the wood glue you put in the joints to make them quite stronger. And then after putting them, this.
So we have the wood glue here.
Yeah, that's the wood glue.
Okay.
That's the wood glue.
All right.
And so after putting the wood glue, there's a thing we're going to use for holding the parts together. So this is what we're going to use. This one right here is called the F clamp, because it's
F clamp.
F clamp.
F clamp.
Exactly.
Wow.
Because it's in an F form. That's why I call it an F clamp.
Okay.
Yeah, because first of all, a clamp is something that holds like two pieces together. Exactly. That's why it's called an F clamp.
Okay. So is this F clamp basically used for wood items, or it can be used for like steel items and other kinds of items?
Apparently, you can mostly use it for wood, because wood is not that strong as much as this metal is.
Yes.
Of course, yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we have the F clamp, we have the tape measure, we have the sandpaper, and then we
Try square.
okay.
We have the tenon saw. And then one thing you should not forget is there's this one here. It looks like a hammer, but it's a wooden hammer. But in TD we call it the mallet. The mallet. Mallet. Okay. We use it for like putting two joints together. Of course, you can't use a hammer for this because you break this cutting as you're forcing it in. Okay. So you must use a mallet like this. You hit it, and there it enters. That's how it works. Exactly. That's how.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Tuchali mu program amagezi muliro. Tuli wano Bugema Adventist Secondary School. Era tulina omukulu Doku n'omukulu Kisitu batukulembedde mu lunaku lwaliro. Program yaffe tugenda kukola ka stool, akameza kakatono ennyo tukayita ka stool. Kameza oba katebe kabeeraawo. Ka stool osobola okukozesa okuteekako ebikopo bye ebya chai. Osobola okukozesa okukatuulako atali muzito nnyo ewakaawo. Osobola okukozesa okukateekako decoder yo eya Hope Channel Uganda ne TV yo entonotono n'ebirala. Simple stool, that's what we're gonna make. Okay, so where are we starting from?
We are starting it from here. Of course, this is the wood we're going to use. Under wood, we have many kinds of wood. We have hardwood, we have softwood, and you can get those kinds through like from different trees. We have mahogany, we have citrus, and all those types.
Okay.
You can get through here.
So, which kinds from which kinds of trees can we get softwood, and from which kinds of trees can we get hardwood? Can we get like a few examples, like one each? Is it possible?
Softwood.
Yes. For example, soft or hard?
Hard. I'm really thinking fir.
Yes.
Fir, cypress.
Okay.
Like conifers.
Okay.
Yes.
For soft, for hard,
Hard.
for hard. And then mahogany.
Mahogany, I'm sure it's hard. Of
Should
course,
be
mahogany,
hard.
yeah, should be hard. Yeah, we also have pines here around Bugema. We have pines that you can get things for. So pine, I'm sure pine is also hard.
Okay.
Hardwood, yeah.
Okay.
So in this case, this is hardwood
Alright.
that we're going to use. So there are given dimensions for all these things. Of course, you can't just make a wood out of the blue and you want it to be like
Yes.
that. You have to first measure
Yes.
and get the dimension that you want for the stool.
Okay.
And so in this case,
Now we want to start with the dimensions that we're going to use for each side of our stool.
okay, that's good. Let me see. So in this one here, just give me the tape measure. Here we shall have like a length of 50. This one here, as I told you before, this is a tape measure, right? It works in meters. It also like there's feet.
Okay.
But to me, I read this as in centimeters.
Okay.
So we shall have we shall be measuring like one of the lengths, one of the sides. Let me join this. Which one is this?
So when you say 50, do you mean centimeters? Do you mean feet? What do you mean by 50?
If I say feet is 50 feet is too long. You can't even we can't even estimate it here.
So that should be centimeters.
Yeah, it should be centimeters.
Okay, alright.
Because 50 meters is too long.
Okay.
Yeah, because it should be like in centimeters.
Yes, some people don't know.
For sure. Some people don't know, but if I'm saying 50, I mean as in 50 centimeters
Okay.
on this one here.
So,
Exactly.
Centimeter atano.
Yeah,
Okay.
5 centimeters. So this which side is here? So here, let me see. Where is part here? Part here. So apparently this is the length because this is the longer side. Okay, this is the longer side. Yeah, this is the longer side. So we're going to get like the length from here. Like let me say like the stool you want, we can measure it for you. But here, this one is 40 centimeters.
Okay.
40 centimeters. So in this 40 centimeters, there's this car length and there's this length here, which has entered here. And so for us to get something that fits inside, we shall first put aside 40. Like without this middle thing. Like okay, let me first remove it.
Okay, fine. Program amagezi muliro tuli wano ku Bugema Adventist Secondary School. Tuli mu kuyiga engeri gyesobola okukolamu stool. Stool eyo entonotono ndowooza stool kati kigambo kya Luganda. Stool entonotono eyo kalinga kameeza si kameeza naye nga kali awo katono ketugenda okukola nokulaba engeri gyetusobola okukakolamu. So this is one of the sides.
Yeah, this is one of the legs. The leg.
One of the legs.
One of the legs. Yeah.
I want us to learn how we can put these holes
This
in
hole.
this leg and how we can measure.
Okay.
Yes.
First of all, you have to know the dimension that is here for you to get this cutting.
Fine.
And for example, let me get this. This, as I said before, this is a mortise gauge, right? This mortise gauge has dimensions that you can measure, and this cutting is for marking. These pins here.
Yes.
This is like nails.
They are like nails.
They are like nails.
Ng'emisumaali. Omuntu buno obulinga ng'emisumaali butuyambako
they are sharp.
okupima. Okay.
And so here you first, like for this one here, what I did was, you first measure this, the whole, like the whole of this. You measure this cutting. This cutting shows you, this mortise gauge shows you like the dimension here. And according to this, I'm seeing a 3.6. Because this one is covered, so 3.6 centimeters. And so for me to get this wall, remember, I've divided this thing into 3. You have to divide into 3 equal parts. Okay. So in the mathematics that I know, let me say 36 divided by 3, you get 36 by 3, you get 12. Yes. Of course, and then when I come here, you can't put 12 centimeters in this because this is a 3.6. Okay. So apparently, each of this would be 1.2 centimeters. Okay. Because this is 3.6. So each of these small dimensions, this is we have 1.2, 1.2, consisting to 3.6.
Okay.
That's all. So and then you get your mortise gauge. You go to 1.2 where it is found. And like let me see, here is 1 point. This is 1. That's 1.2 right there. Let me see. Yeah, that is 1.2.
Yes.
And then I tighten this cutting.
Centimeters.
Yeah, centimeters, of course. I tighten this cutting. And then for me to get this line, I must make sure this thing here, this how do you call it? Okay, this one here has to be flashing with this side of the wood, so that you get a straight and proper line. So as you put this thing here, you make sure that this pin here is touching the wood, and you make sure it has to go straight enough down. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this line like this. This one here is a straight line, you see? Yeah, this is a straight line. And so I come this side.
So that is 1.2 centimeters.
Yeah, this one is 1.2 centimeters. And so I come this sides and also do the same thing from this sides. And I get 1.2 centimeters here. After getting 1.2 centimeters, I've already seen here. So now I have to get this hole here, the dimensions. And then remember that there's this part that has to sit in this one here. And so we have to measure this one here.
You divide first into 3 parts.
Okay.
You divide this one into 3 parts first. Afterwards, you take these dimensions and place them on this wood.
All right. Okay. Hope Channel Uganda program amagezi muliro. Leero nno tugenda kuyigira ddala bulungi kubanga tuyiga kukola stool engeri gye tusobola okugikolamu. Tovaawo tukyagenda ddala mu maaso. Tukyali wano nno Bugema Adventist Secondary School. Tuli mu kukola stool. Nina omukulu Jesse na n'omukulu Doku. Jesse ye Kisetu, Doku. The other name?
It's Brian Michael.
Brian Michael.
Exactly. Brian is my name, then Michael is my father's name. So.
Do you play basketball?
No, actually, I play football. I'm a footballer.
So when Hope Channel came here, did you play?
No, I was not here. By the time they came here, I was already home, so I couldn't participate in that.
You missed. We played you guys.
You guys played us.
Outplayed you.
Yes, I remember that much, but I was not here. Yeah, they told me the stories, that you outplayed us and we also tried our level best.
Okay. So now, what have we made now? I have been seeing you knocking here and there. I don't know, plucking things here and there. What have we made? So what's the name of this now?
This is the
So
joint.
this one is?
This is the leg.
Okay.
The leg, like as in you're seeing the leg of this stool here. This is the leg.
Kuguru, the leg.
Kuguru. And then this is the rail, the stretcher rail that stretches out one leg to another leg, that joins like 2 legs together. And that's what they call the stretcher rail.
So this rail must be the upper part,
Of course, yeah.
where we put now the top.
Yeah, this is where the top sits here. On this car rail thing here. Okay. And so the rail, the purpose is mostly it brings 2 legs together to make them firm, and then it is where the top part where it sits. Okay. Yeah, this is what the rail is for.
Now the way I am seeing, we haven't yet applied any kinds of nails at this point.
Yeah.
Why? When do they come in?
They come like at the end when the top is also like on top.
Okay.
Just to add on more strength onto the stool, making sure it doesn't fall apart like when you're using it.
Okay.
And
So we don't need them right now because I can see the thing is actually firm.
yeah, we don't need them. We don't need them right now.
Okay.
But in the future, they will be needed
Okay.
for extra strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hope Channel Uganda program amagezi muliro tuli wano Bugema Adventist Secondary School program ene kutusibwako banafa aba Bugema Adventist Secondary School era nga bakugamba nti abaana baleete basome e Bugema bayige ebintu ebiringa nno bino n'ebisukkawo ku bino. Bugema Adventist Secondary School motto truth, holistic education. Ndowooza ly'essomero ly'osobola okufunamu ekigambo kye bayita holistic education in its true sense. Okay, so Bugema Adventist Secondary School, you can bring your children bajje basome bafune ebyeddiini naye ate bafune n'ebyokubeera mu nsi muno n'ebyokuyambako abantu abalala. Skills nga zino basobola okuzifuna. Ate njagala nkujukize nti homecoming evangelism ekyagenda mu maaso. Beera wa mazima wenyigiremu mu homecoming eyo. Beera wa mazima wenyigiremu mu homecoming eyo. Ate era ne bwe tunaagimaliriza tulina homecoming awo mu maaso endala ne camp meeting endala ezijja. Kale no wenyigiremu tubeere nga tufunamu mu by'omwoyo nga bwe tufuna ate n'ebyensimbi. I have Doku and then Jesse. They're taking us from tulina stool gye tukoze akaseera kano. So from this point How now do we? I want us to go to the step of joining now the leg and the rails.
Okay, so the joining part, you have to also, of course, you have to bring the legs, but make sure that they are matching, because as you're putting this thing, you realize that this rail here is quite smaller than the leg, and so the part.
I hadn't realized by the way that.
Of course, that's how it appears. As you can see here, this one here is of course matching with this leg here, but then when you turn to the inner part and you check this, the rail is quite smaller than the leg. So that makes it like there's some gap here. So you can't put this one out because it has to be flat like this, It has to look good like this, yeah.
Okay.
That's part of the leg.
All right. All right.
And then when you make it like that, you have to make sure that the leg, okay, the rail that enters this leg should be like the matching one. So that is where the aspect of labeling comes in. You have to like, let me say for example here, this is leg D. This is leg D, right? And then you have to look for the joint D, where joint D is. You get that thing and you join it together.
So that means that you need to start naming your subparts, your legs and rails that you are going to use.
Yeah, in this case, you don't call it naming, but we call it labeling. It's like
Labeling.
Giving it a label for easy identification, so that you don't confuse yourself. This one goes to this and all that.
So in this case, we are using letters?
Yes, we're using letters. You can use letters or you can use numbers. You can be like, this is leg 1. Or
Maybe names. Doku, Jesse, Caleb.
Of course, you can use names. If you have that time, you can use names, but for sure.
All right. So but we are labeling now.
Because, no, yeah, we have the labels already, so we're entering the labels. We're joining them together. So this is D, entering D. Yeah. And then this is leg A, should enter leg A.
So the essence of labeling is to help you to know which end should enter which end.
Exactly, yeah. Which side goes in which side and which joint is for which joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
For you to get an appropriate leg and something that is accurate enough. Yeah, that is why we have to label it.
All right. So that is D and D.
Yeah, this is D and D.
Okay.
Then this one here is A and A.
Okay.
And then now the other parts are coming in. So this is B and C. This is B. Yeah, this is B. This is B and where is C? Bring the other C part.
Kati tuli mu kugatta amagulu gano wamu ne katop ke twayise rail. Rail tuli mu kubugatta nga tumaze okubulebolinga obulungi. D egenda mu D, A egenda mu A, B egenda mu B, C egenda mu C. Ono okulaba nga ensonda zaffe zibeera zifaanaganye bulungi nnyo. Tuli mu kukola stool. Tukola stool era nga ye simple stool gye tuliko. Tuli wano ku Bugema Advent Secondary School. Nina mukwano gwange Jesse nina ne Doc Brian bebatwalaganya okulaba nga batuyigiriza engeri y'okukola mu stool eno. Ate nga tuli mu program amagezi muliro. Wano ku Hope Uganda tugamba nti tusobola okugabana amagezi gano. Ate era bwe tumala okugagabanako naawe n'ofunamu ekyokuyiga wano nawali. N'ofunamu ekyokuyiga wano nawali. Obutamala nnyo biseera n'obutayonoona nnyo biseera mu nsi ate nga n'ekkanisa ejja kwetaaga ensimbi. Ku kamera nina omugole abe muwanguzi Wahabu akyagaanye okumumenyawo kale no gwetukyalinawo eka era gutambula naye mu programu eno buli lunaku lwa Sunday saa 12 paka ssaawa emu wano ku Hope Channel Uganda. Nze Elder David KIWUMULO. Tukyakola Stool. Tuli mu Department of Technology wano ku Bugema Advent Secondary School. Nga mugambye Bugema Advent Secondary School oba gye mumanyi nga bus yeteekamu ensimbi. Programu eno amagezi muliro ku Hope Channel Uganda. Ngenze kuwumulamu katono naye togeza n'ovaawo kubanga nkomawo. Hope Channel Uganda kulika nnyo mu kuwumulako program amagezi muliro buli lunaku lwa Sunday sawa 12 paka sawa emu olweggulo tubeerawo ku mpewo. Hope Channel Uganda 241 Star Times 821 Go TV Plus. That frequency on free to air decoders is 21. Download the Hope Channel app. It will help you so much, especially when you're traveling, when you're a traveler. when you're a person who usually goes beyond borders, but you need to watch Hope Channel Uganda in case you're this kind of person who is fond of using airplanes here and there out of the country. You can use that app. It's called Hope Channel app. Download it from the Google Play Store or any other Play Store that you can use on your phone, and then afterwards you can install it there on, and you can scroll downwards through the Hope Channel different stations from all around the globe until when you land onto Hope Channel Uganda. Awo nojja kuba osobola tukwatagana bulungi Hope Channel Uganda, sharing hope for eternity. Leero twayitidde nnyo mu Lungereza kubanga tuli eno Bugema Advent Secondary School ku Department of Technology. Is it Department of Technology or and Design?
Technology and Design, that's the department. And that's the subject.
Okay. Yes, Department of Technology and Design. Tuli wano ku Bugema Advent Secondary School. Nino omukulu Jesse Kisitu n'omukulu Doku Brian. Biba tukwasaganyiza olunaku lwaleero tuli mu kuyiga Stool engeri y'okugikolamu. Jjukira nti Bugema Advent Secondary School yeteekamu ensimbi programu eno amagezi muliro, era tubeebaza nnyo olw'obuvunaanyizibwa obwo n'enkolagana gye tulina ne Hope Channel Uganda. Omukulu head teacher Bukenya Steven, omukadde w'ekkanisa gutumiddeko mukama waffe yeebazibwe, ate era n'abantu bonna ku Bugema Advent Secondary School, mukama Katonda yeebala okubakozesa obuvunaanyizibwa obwo. So tugende mukuumulamu nga tugatta Stool yaffe era nga tugimaliriza yeeno nga bw'ogiraba, amagulu gaago mugalaba, neno waggulu gye tugenda okuteeka akameeza kaffe ak'enkomeredde ke tuyita top gye tugenda okukateeka waggulu. But before we go ahead, now how do we strengthen further this structure of ours? What do we need to add
For the stool,
Yes.
to strengthen it, first of all, you need glue. In this case, we have wood glue over there. Yeah, this is what you're going to use. You'll use wood glue. You get the wood glue, you pour inside where the joints are meeting, so that they'll be meeting like in a firm way, like stronger and all that. Yeah, and then after that you'll use a clamp. This is the clamp. As I told you earlier on, it was it's an F clamp. Then after doing that, after pouring the glue in it, you'll have to clamp this thing so that like it gets stuck together. It will be like strong and all that. Okay. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Wow. You tighten it like this after pouring the glue. Wow.
Okay, so we are going to pour the glue. Tugenda kuteekamu glue. Tumale wood glue ono, wood glue twayogeddeko, then we tunamala tujja funa F clamp, ekyuma ekyo kituyambeko okunyweza. Okay, omukulu muwanguzi ndowooza kati yatutwala mu maaso nga bw'omulaba yali ku kamera okutulaga buli kimu nga bwe kiri wano ku Bugema Advent Secondary School, tuli ku Department of Technology. Amagezi muliro tovaawo. Program amagezi muliro tuli mu kukola Stool. So hapo, what are we doing now?
I'm putting the glue on this joint here so that I'll put it in the other hole there.
That is the wood glue, not office glue.
Yeah, this is the wood glue. Office glue is not good for wood.
Sure. What happens in case you use office glue, Jesse?
It will be too weak. It won't be able to stick the 2 points together.
Yes.
And it may break off like at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the wood will loosen so easily. Okay. Wow. Program amagezi muliro. So shall we apply at every joint?
Of course, yeah, you have to put in every joint to make it strong and to make it stand like good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now here, I have to put in this one here, where this one is going to enter. I have to pour enough here to make it strong. Like the more the glue, the more the strengthening, and how like it will be strong if you put a lot of glue here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the whole thing.
How long does it take this glue to get dry or to stick?
Like in this joint?
Yes.
The glue, let me say like approximately, okay, it won't last for the whole day.
Yes.
But if it takes the whole day, it will be like it will be firm enough already.
Okay.
Depending on the amount of glue you put in this thing, yeah, for it to stand strong like that. So it depends on it. Yeah. So now here I've already put the wood glue. I'm now going to put in the joint. that I've glued. I remember I told you you have to use like matching joints, like B and B. This is B entering in B.
So that is B entering in B.
Yeah, that is B entering in B. Wow. Now this one has already entered. Now we shall put the other joints, and then you make sure that it's strong enough.
Yes.
And we shall use a clamp for holding it together.
Okay.
Now this one is C, and that is C. So I'm going to put some hot glue in this.
Just like we did with B.
Yeah, that's like we did with joint B.
Okay.
Yeah, all the
So
joints.
the same process repeats itself.
Same process until the whole thing is glued up together.
All right.
Yeah. This is all.
In case I don't have glue, in case I can't access glue, do you have any idea which other options or any other alternatives kinds of that I can use
For joining it.
Yes.
Of course, the only thing you could use is glue, but another alternative is maybe nails.
Okay.
Yeah, nails is just okay. The reason that's why I put nails is just to make like the what, to make the strength, to make it more like like more firm, of course, yeah, and to make it bound like in a very very strong way, so that when you put heavy things on it, it won't break easily.
Okay.
Yeah, it can easily like
Also pull apart easily.
Okay.
yeah.
So you can use nails as well instead of glue.
Yes, nails provide even more strength than the glue.
Do you have an idea how much that glue costs here in Uganda?
For the glue, of course, this one I'm sure it's like 5,000.
Okay.
And then there's one that is smaller than this one here. That one should be like 3,500 or 3,000.
Okay.
Yeah, around there.
All right.
Depending on the market and how you find things there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how much things are.
Because someone out there might be looking for it seriously now from now. Okay. Amagezi muliro program tuchali wano ku Hope Channel Uganda tuli ku Bugema Advent Secondary School bus tulina omukulu Doku yoyo golaba ali mu overall eya black ali mu black anganze n'omukulu Jesse yali wano ye co-pilot Jesse Kisitu yona abeera kojja wange batutwalaganyiza leero batukulembeddemu kuteekateeka stool, a simple stool. We are making a simple stool. You can actually make it for your own self ewaka eyo ate n'okikola n'okitunda n'okolamu ensimbi, so that you can move from one level to the other. So are we done with C?
Yeah. C and let me see. This is C and B. They are already inside now. So
Now what next?
We need to add the other one so that we can have it stand like in a strong way. So now here I'm first going to put this one inside, make it stand like strong and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already inside now. You can see it's even standing on its own. It's strong enough. Yeah, like that.
Wow.
So we need to add the rest now.
Okay. Amagezi muliro program. So we're now applying C and D, not so?
Yes. C and D.
Okay.
Afterwards, we'll go to A and B.
Okay. Why do carpenters why are they fond of eating nails, pencils, and things like that? Look, what mystery is behind that?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm sure that should be like a hobby or something.
Okay.
It should be something like that.
Some of them they can put they can put them behind their ears, things like that.
Of course, to some people they feel the vibe as they're doing the work. So by doing that, they feel the vibe in themselves.
So that's the source of your vibe.
Exactly. That's the motivation now. And be like, I'm a carpenter. This is what I should do, like this and this. Exactly.
Okay. So we are now applying on C and D.
Yeah. This is I'm putting on C.
Okay.
Then I'll put for D after.
And then Jess is putting on.
For D.
Okay, D.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So we are still applying the wood glue.
The wood glue, we're still putting it. The glue that is only meant for wood. Now, to those who use it for metal, maybe that is not the actual use.
It is for wood.
It is for wood. That's why it says wood glue.
That's why it's called wood glue. Not metal glue.
Not metal glue.
Okay. Ono glue amasanda gano ga muti ga mbaawo si ga byuma. Ensonga lwaki gayitibwa wood glue. Kale nno bw'ogenda mu dduuka gwe bagamba njagala wood glue nga bamukuwa wood glue oyo yewa emmeeza yewa embaawo gwe tukozesa wano era gwe tukozesa na wano si wa byuma. Owebyuma bajja kufunirayo omulala ng'obabuuza nti njagala wa byuma nga bamukuwa naye ono wood wa mbaawo. Tukyali wano ku Bugema Advent Secondary School bus Bugema Adventist Secondary School yateekamu ensimbi program ena amagezi muliro ku Hope Channel Uganda buli lunaku lwa Sunday saa 12 paka emu ez'olwegguloggulo. Abaana bano bolaba abayizi bombi, they are students at Bugema Adventist Secondary School. He is in Form 4, he is in Form 4. They are both in Form 4P. He's called Jesse, he's called Doku, Brian, Jesse Kisitu. And they are all students here at Bugema Adventist Secondary School. You can also bring your child here. Najja nasoma nayiga ebintu bino kubanga ate bayiga n'ebyomwoyo. Bayiga n'ebyomwoyo mwattu. Okay. So where are we?
We are still putting the glue in the joints so that we can put them together. Okay. Yeah. Wow. We need to first put the glue and make sure that it's enough for the thing inside.
After applying this glue, Doku, do you need to give it like some time to kind of either dry a little bit?
Yeah, you need to give it some time. Like for now, I can give it like maybe 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Because after 5 minutes, it will have been like strong there, but not actually strong like how we want it. Okay. Yeah.
So that's after application?
Yeah, that's after the application. You can wait maybe for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, then you can put the nails in after. So
Jesse, what do you think happens in case you don't give that glue some time to firm a little bit?
If you don't give it time to firm, it's just going to still be kind of wet, weak. So meaning that even though you try to do anything with it, it's just going to fall apart. Okay. Then you're going to have to repeat the process all over again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glue ono wakuleka nawumulamu ku katono bwetumala okumusiigako bwe tutyo nga bwe tumusiiga wano mukulu Doku nga bwemulaba wasiiga omulekaako akabanga n'akalamuko dakika nga 5 atunire dakika nga 5 osobola okumulekawo dakika nga 5 ng'omaze nga tumaze byonna n'abeera ng'asobola okukalakalamu ng'anywera ddala ng'alimu ddala asobola okuvaamu ekintu ekyomulamwa. Tuli ku stool gye tukola, osobola okukola stool naawe eyo n'ogyekolera ewaka. Osobola okugyekolera weepimira nga bwe tupimye, ate era n'okozesa n'ebye tukozesezza wano, tukozesezza wood glue, tukozesezza embaawo, ate era n'ebintu wano ebirala. Tukyakozesa n'ebirala kubanga mulimu n'emisumaali egy'okunyweza, ate era n'ebisigadde tulina top wali ey'okuteekako, awo nno yonna tugenda kugiyiga olunaku olwaleero. Program amagezi muliro Hope Channel Uganda, ndine Abe muwanguzi ali ku camera, nze Elder David KIWUMULO. Bugema Adventist Secondary School, abo nno we are in partnership, tuli nabo butereevu nnyo, bayiyeemu omudidi gw'ensimbi program etambule. Naye bw'obeereeyo ng'oli oyagala kunjiwa omudidi gwa nsimbi, program amagezi muliro sikuyinaako buzibu. Omudidi guleeta ogw'ensimbi nga Bugema oyagulese, Bugema ye kugamba nti abaana baleete ku Bugema Advent Secondary School basome, ate era bamala okusoma babangulwe. Omwana ave ku ssomero ng'alina kyategeera, nga tasomye busomi mpapula naye ng'alina kyategeera ekirala ekisingako ku mpapula ate ne peeni. Ono omwana kati bw'ava wano ensi tesobola kumulemerera kubanga asobola okwekolerera ne yeetundira n'akola business. Ensimbi bwe baziganye ez'okusoma asobola okukola ebibye n'atandika okukola ensimbi ate n'azimba eggwanga, naye ate asobola n'okusomesa ate abantu abalala afterwards ng'afunye ku nsimbi. Kale nno tugamba nti muleete ku Bugema Advent Secondary School ayige. Bano baana be batunnyonnyola, be batuyigiriza. Ono Doku yali wano n'omukulu Kisitu, Doku Brian ne Kisitu Jesse be batukulembedde. Mbona bali mu Form 4, Form 4P, era be batukulembedde wano ku Bugema Advent Secondary School. Baba kyalidde. Where you visited?
Yeah, we were visited.
Okay. Yeah. BD was just a few days ago. Era ensonga lwaki tubabuza baba bakyalidde. So tukyateekamu glue. Okay. So we are still making it firm.
We are making it firm. So now we are done putting the glue. We shall now need to put the clamps to hold it together, or like to hold the parts that you see are kind of weak. So the clamp will hold it and make it kind of strong.
Yeah, you can apply. Go ahead. Twongera kulaba nga emmeeza yaffe enywera kati tugenda kuteekako ekiyitibwa clamp kyekyuma ekyo kyolaba kyetuteekako okunyweza okulaba nga emmeeza yaffe enywera bulungi nga tesigala nga eragayizza. So when you apply that clamp, you'll give it like some few seconds.
Yeah, you give it like some time for the thing to hold itself together, to tighten itself together. Yeah, and remember that we have to clamp like both ends of this thing so that you'll have a balanced weight on something. Because here it will be heavier than that, so it will be pulling itself like this. So we have to also put there as well. Okay. As it's tightening here, it's also balancing everything like that. Okay. As in physics like that. Wow. The other one now. So now we are clamping this other side as well. Okay. To make it firm. You tighten it like this. This is the handle. Yeah, this is the handle where you tighten it from. So those two ends are the ones that hold the like the pieces that you're going to clamp together. Yes. So this is all about it like that. This is the clamping part now. We're done with it now. So we shall just give it some time, like maybe like let's say like 3 minutes. Yes. And we shall come here and add the nails when the clamps are also here like that. Then you can remove them all at once and leave it to dry like that. Yeah, that's the whole process.
You don't first remove the clamps before applying the nails, but you apply the nails at once.
Yeah, you can apply the nails as the clamps are here, so that it will also give you support as you're putting the nails, because you can't use your hands for supporting this thing as well. So you must use the clamp to be holding this thing as you're putting the nails in. Okay. Yeah.
Ye tukyali wano kati tuli yaffe tutaddeko clamp eyongera okunyweza ensonda zaffe ezo ezinyweze bulungi nnyo, naye ate era omukulu Doku annyonnyodde nti bwe tunaamaliriza wano tugenda kuteekako emisumaali gyo nagyo tugiteekako nayo gyongere okunyweza akameeza kaffe ako akatono ka stool kabeere nga kanywera bulungi nnyo okusingako nga bwe kali wano. Tukyali ku Hope Channel Uganda, program amagezi muliro. Amagezi gano tugakuleetera n'oyiga, bw'omala okuyiga n'oteekesa mu nkola, n'okola ensimbi n'ogabanako ne banno. Nga bwe kunnyonnyodde abaana bano bwe bava wano Bugema Advent Secondary School tebasobola kuyagga. Ensimbi bwe zigaana ez'ebitabo nga yeekolera bino byayize, ng'ayiga ng'afuna ensimbi ate nga yeesomesa oba ng'asomesa ne banne n'abalala. Kale nno kiba kituyambako n'okukulaakulanya ku ggwanga. Buli lunaku olwa Sunday ssaawa 12 paka ssaawa emu program amagezi muliro tubeera ku Hope Channel Uganda. Let's pray buli lunaku olwa week Monday to Thursday 7 to 8:30 p.m. and then Friday 7:30 to 9 p.m. tubeerako ku Hope Channel Uganda. Okay, program amagezi muliro gye tukyaliko tuli ku Bugema Advent Secondary School bus wano mu North Buganda Field. Essomero lino likulemberwa omukadde Bukenya Stephen nga head teacher, so nga ate ne ttiimu ey'abasomesa endala ey'amaanyi. Olwayo tukoze stool yaffe ogiraba yino yawedde dda nga bw'ogiraba, era omukulu Jesse Kisitu n'omukulu Duku Brian batukulembeddemu okukola stool eno. Osobola okugyekolera ewaka ate n'ogitunda after that. Okay, osobola okukolamu ensimbi ate n'okola n'ebirala oba n'ogiteeka mu nnyumba yo nekuyambako ku design. So we are going to briefly understand what we have done. Ebimu tubitutte nga tubannyonnyodde. Now I think Duku will explain and Jesse will explain what we have done. I'm seeing this. What is this?
That is a mixture of wood glue and sawdust.
What does it help?
This one helps, like, as in to block these other parts. Like if I put a nail here, for example, then I push in the nail using a nail punch. This one here, this is called a nail punch, which you use for punching in nails for driving them inside. Okay. And so after doing that to the nail, I get wood glue here. I mix with sawdust. Sawdust is like whatever you get from cutting wood, that dropping there.
Yes, things like this.
Things like these ones here, these ones here. So after mixing with that, you put them here so that you can cover that place and make it flat, look like normal. Yeah, exactly.
So that you don't get scratched in case you're using it.
Exactly. So that doesn't show that there was a nail or something here.
And After here, Jesse, what are we supposed to do after this stage now?
With the top on and the nails in,
Yes.
the next part would be sanding to remove like any ink work, pen, pencil that you've put on as you're building.
Plus any other kinds of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Plus also making it smooth.
So that's why we use our sandpaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sandpaper. If you have a machine, I can help. You can use that one. If you don't,
Okay.
that one is there to use.
Okay. And then after the entire sanding process is done, then we apply.
Varnish.
Okay.
The varnish, like if you buy it in a tin, it's going to be concentrated, so you'll need thinner
Okay.
to like dilute it.
This one is called thinner.
Yeah.
Okay. It is. How does it work? What importance is it?
The varnish comes concentrated.
Okay.
And if you use it concentrated, you're just going to like use like a lot of material to cover it, and it won't look like nice because every time you brush over, it's going to leave brush marks on on the wood.
Okay.
So the thinner helps to yeah.
Okay. Alright, amagezi muliro kale nno ge magezi ago ge tulina meza yaffe ewedde bannaye nga bwe mugiraba wano ebulako obubuuzi ka vanish kaffe kokka ke kabulako naye meza yaffe ebeera ewedde. Sometimes I see some other stools and tables having some other small sticks down this side. What do they help? Those
Just
sticks
help to strengthen the legs, preventing them from like bending inwards. Okay. For adding more strength.
For durability.
Yeah. Making it more long lasting, and sometimes for design.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we shall be leaving you as you proceed with the other phase of vanishing.
Sanding.
And sanding.
Yeah, and the sanding as well. Shall be sanding it. Okay. Definitely.
After which, will you need to like put it probably somewhere for drying or under the sun or something like that?
Of course, after vanishing, you have to allow this varnish to dry. So by the drying process, you have to keep it somewhere out of reach of children, out of reach of rain. So that means you have to keep it somewhere good where there's sun and there's, so it can dry properly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Hope Channel Uganda amagezi muliro program amagezi muliro meza yaffe yine ewedde stool era tugenda kugituuma erinnya abe yagenda okumpa erinnya tugenda kugituuma oba magezi muliro stool oba magezi muliro duku kisitu oba magezi muliro Jesse Brian simanyi oba Hope Channel I don't know naye nga yeno stool yaffe gyetukoze nawe osobola okugyekolera ewaka amagezi muliro gakuwebwa munno ate bwe gukugwako ogende wa neighbor n'ogufuna n'okuma ogugwo awo nno n'otandika okutambula buto. I want to leave you guys, but I want you I want you can send greetings either to friends, people at home, or things like that. I begin with Jesse.
I want to send greetings to my dad, my mom, my bro, my sis, my cousins.
They have no names.
My dad, Senoga Venancio Kajoba. My mom, Birungi Joanita. My baby bro, Jermaine Stevie Makubia. And sister, Nakawesa Jemima. Hopefully she's still in school. And her holidays haven't even begun.
Okay, thank you so much. That is Jesse, Form 4P. And he's helped us do this. Plus Duku Brian from the US.
United States of South Sudan.
Okay. USSD.
USSD.
Okay. Can you send greetings?
Of course, okay. I would like to send greetings to my parents. Okay. But those are not here, they're in South Sudan. My father is called Michael. And my mother is called Rose.
South Sudan, they are watching us from the app, Hope Channel app, plus YouTube.
Of course, through YouTube, I know they can get this thing through YouTube. They can get everything. And I also want to add more to my auntie who was here for the video, which was yesterday. She's called Jane Rama. And her two children, there's Fidel, then there's Elsie. I like sending greetings to my brother who is in school. He's in Lakeside, Lagu Jonathan. Then there are two girls from the same family, right? One after me, then one after the one who's after me. She's called the one who's after me is called Barbara. Then I have Milda also, the last born. Yeah, I also like to send greetings to my beloved cousin. She's called Vanessa. She's my favorite.
Wow.
And also the rest of them outside. Yeah.
So you people have started making money, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, through this you can also get our money. You can find a project to do, and we work on a stool, and then we get the money through there.
All right. Thank you so much. Program Amagezi Muliro. Hope Channel Uganda. That's how we've done it today. Tubaye tulina Stool, tuli ku Bugema Advent Secondary School. Fully powered, fully sponsored by BAS, Bugema Advent Secondary School. Program Amagezi Muliro, the Elder David KIWUMULO. Hope Channel Uganda every Sunday, 6 to 7 p.m. in the evening. You can catch up with us on Hope Channel Uganda. Atera anetubera nga tukwatagana nawe eyetaaga okubango awulira ngo yagala kunteeka mu nsimbi mu Magezi Muliro sikulinako tabu zireete nga Bugema we yazirese zijja kukola omulimu gwa Mukama program etambule atera ne TV eyongera okugabana obubaka obw'essuubi ery'olubeerera eri abantu bonna abatwetoolodde. I want to leave it at this tonight. I want to wish you a blessed night. Alamusek.